Welcome to Stress Less and Decompress with Katie. I'll be talking about ways we can all de-stress and some helpful activities to get involved with. It kind of worked. All right, welcome to Stress Less and Decompress with Katie. We got a lot of people in the room. It's a little overwhelming, but good and exciting.
Hi, Judy.
So we have a lot of the members of the brew crew here. So we're going to talk about, no, it like fades in with my paleness.
It makes you glow. Like a ghost.
Anyways, I brought this book from home. It's called Burn After Writing. And basically it's a book where it gives you all these different prompts that you can write, kind of answer prompts about pretty much everything. And it kind of allows you to like, what's the word? What's it called?
What?
Reflect. There we go. Like reflect on like your past, present, and future.
You know what else
And
reflects? Mirrors.
Whoa.
That's deep.
All right. So I wanted to read some of these prompts and just see what we all kind of think about them, what we have to say, maybe some answers of our own. So the first one says, the person who had the greatest impact on my life. Does anyone have anyone that like comes to mind right away?
Who wants to go first?
We're having a feeling circle.
I'll go first.
All right.
The person who's made a really big impact on my life is my grandma.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Because like she was an artist,
That's cool.
and like she like kind of taught me everything I know, and really inspired me to become who I am.
That's cool.
On to Zaria.
Oh, indeed.
Say hi, introduce yourself. What's your
I
name?
didn't
Where are you
get to
from?
Yeah, right. Didn't get to introduce
Oh yeah, it's
yourself.
Corey. Next to
I
Zaria.
am Corey.
Moving on to Zaria.
I'm sorry, you've seen me before.
Or maybe if you don't have like a specific person, like maybe like some people. It's up to
running through the basics, like my mom.
you. Yeah.
And there was my mom, my middle school art teacher, Miss Rose, and then we got my bio and marine bio teacher, Miss Chabot. Yeah.
Mhm.
Then there was, when I was younger, I got really into like 3D animation in general because of this guy named Monty Ohm. They used to work on Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did like, death battles and all that, and it was like, oh wow, that's so cool. I want to do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
I didn't know that about you. Okay.
That's the whole point of the feeling circle. We get to learn a little bit more about each other.
What's Rooster Teeth?
Who wants to go next?
YouTube channel.
Or does anyone have a person that comes to mind?
Nicole.
Do you have someone?
Hi.
Do you have someone that?
Oh, we skipped over Abraham.
Yeah, you missed him.
We got to do
I
an
see how it
actual.
is.
We got to do an actual circle.
I see how it is.
This is a
It's
board
fine.
work
I won't
area,
speak.
yes. It is, I say the most person that impacted my life would be like my brother and my father.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I try to model myself after them, but add myself into it, so you get a unique me.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Nice.
from hard work and like funniness and things like that. I just model myself after my brother and my father.
That's cool. Nicole.
I'd probably say my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Does it?
Alright. You share whatever you want. I'm not gonna force it out of you.
Probably, I guess, the way I am today.
Yeah.
Not
My
very,
life.
but
Ah.
On to my dash war.
So my name is My Dash Yor. Host of Picture Production. Shout out my show.
My dasher.
Person that influenced me the most is censored, but the person that had an influence on me that I actually liked was her. It was crazy. Like, no, it was my high school art teacher, because for the longest time I thought that art school or art teaching was just like conforming kids to mimic the same style or the style that the professor liked, or the teacher liked. So I never got into it until senior year, unfortunately. And that teacher allowed me to do so much, even if it was like ugly, or even if it was like, you know, a different style. Like he let me paint murals on the walls and stuff like that. He let me.
That's cool.
It wasn't really a story about expressing myself, because I was always like, you know, the loud kid. Funny, right? Now it's different, but like I was always a loud kid. But it was more like he allowed me to express myself in a way where it was like I can openly be neurotic about my work. I always felt like I had to, you know, like push myself back a bit, because it was, you know, it was weird to be so into everything. But that teacher's like, no, just do it, and don't worry about it. It's just how you express. Do it 100% all the time. So.
I had a similar thing. Like I mentioned, on like the first round, my middle school art teacher, Miss Rose, she had a very similar impact to me as well. Because when I was learning how to draw, right, it was just anime shit.
Oh.
It was just anime. So, like...
The anime chan.
Yeah, anime chan.
Oni-chan?
Anyways,
Electric chair.
you were saying.
So, it was just anime stuff, because that's what I was really into since, like, elementary school. And I didn't really... Like, you know, like, my mom wasn't that very, like, supportive of that in particular. Because it wasn't, like, you know, it was just cartoon them. So...
What?
Carp diem.
Oh,
Cartoon them.
okay. Okay.
So she didn't really, like it too much. But my art teacher saw, like, the potential I had. And because of her, I even got, like, a scholarship for an art camp, which was great. Yeah.
We're all super artistic. Snaps for everyone.
I can't stand it.
I didn't go to that.
Or pretend to snap. No, because, I mean, at least you and him have said about, like, your art teachers, and that's, you know,
Yeah, art teacher.
it's pretty cool. Like, having
My teacher
your...
was insane. Actually insane.
My teacher was basically like Miss Frizzle, but with Italian and black hair.
Nice.
My art teacher in high school was weird, like really weird. Like one day she came, well I guess it was Halloween, but she came dressed as like the Joker, and she like literally like taught the class as the Joker from like 2019.
That's nice.
You wanna know how I got these paints, Batman?
They tell the class.
No, but she like did like, you know, like the like dance he does like in the 2019 movie. Like she did that.
Interesting.
She didn't say a word. It was really weird.
My art teacher was my volleyball coach.
Nice.
We're talking about art teachers, so I just wanted to...
Back to Katie.
Who's impactful on you, Kate?
I want to say a lot of people, but if I had to pick one, I would say my grandma.
Wow.
This is like
You're doing so great, you know.
this is like when you hung the phone up on her mom earlier.
Anyways, I would say my grandma. I think she was just like very kind-hearted, caring, amazing person. That's all I gotta say.
Preach.
That's nice.
I don't have like very specifics. Just she's, you know.
She's just great.
She was just great. Yeah.
Like a box
Your
of
turn.
chocolates.
Yes. All right.
That beautiful man right there. Oh, you can't really see him either. Right there. Oh, you can't see that either.
Is that your...
But Mr. Jimmy Page, James Patrick Page, lead guitarist for Led Zeppelin, definitely has the biggest impact on my life, just because he introduced me to a new world. Him and Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man, he helps people out without telling them. Or
What?
Without them asking.
Yeah.
Without
Yeah,
anybody.
that's,
Without
that's
knowing.
correct.
He just does the good thing to do the good thing. He expects nothing in return.
Thank you. So, yes.
There's
No, with
actually-
great power comes
Great responsibility. Anyone can be behind the mask.
There's actually a prompt in here that I just saw now. It says the teacher that had the most influence on my life. I should have done that one around. Should I do that one or should
Yeah.
I switch?
No,
now?
no, I mean,
We already talked about
we
it.
pretty much.
All right,
did
so okay, so we'll do another one. The hardest thing I've ever done.
Oh,
Hardest thing?
Yeah.
Mine's done.
The hardest thing I've ever done.
That's it.
Wait, what?
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
I don't even
Do you want me to pick a more positive one?
Yeah.
Um,
Because the
Yeah, I
hardest thing I
turned
ever
water
done,
the other
I don't
day.
think I would
Crazy.
say that on air.
I'm thinking too, yeah. It's not
Here we go. I am most happy when.
That's a good one.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
How about you? When are you happy?
Are you not happy, Corey?
No, like
Corey's happy when he's reading Rick Sykes'
No, this
book.
can
I
be-
am happy when I'm reading
This
Rick
can-
Sykes'
You're
book.
This
not
can
reading
be-
it. I'm reading it to you.
literally anything, like drawing, painting.
Oh yeah, I'm happy when
anything.
I'm doing like my 3D art stuff and like working on like
Yeah.
a lot of my like Star Wars projects. That makes me happy. It actually really helps me like de-stress because like something like bad will happen and I'll just like work for like hours on it and then
That's your way of
yeah,
that's cool.
decompressing. Yeah.
Decompressing. Sorry.
I'm happy when I come to the cafe.
Aw.
Yeah.
Because you get to see me.
Oh, round of applause.
I know that's peeking the mic. I know that's peeking.
Anyways.
Yeah.
What
And when I'm like with my friends, like on Saturdays, I go to my friend's house and it's like three of us. It's me, my friend Justin, and my friend Brendan. And we go to Brendan's house and I make food and we watch movies. We started watching Doctor Who because Justin's never seen it.
Doctor's so good.
Nice. Sounds
And
fun.
he has a
Calm down.
German Shepherd puppy, and I love her so much.
Hmm.
So yeah.
So you get a little dog time, and you get,
Not
all
enough.
the, you get,
Not enough dog time.
all right. Abraham, what about you?
I'm most happy when I'm at home. Usually when I'm at home, I'm happy when I come here all the time. That's a point given. I come here because it makes me happy. But I'm happy when I come home, when I'm at the house. But lately it's just been like, I'd rather be at the house when no one's there. So nobody's telling me what to do. But yeah, I'm there with my 3 dogs, a cat. If y'all know what guinea chicks are, they're like birds. You know, just running around. I gotta take care of all of them. Makes me feel happy. And then they start telling me to do stuff. And then it
The
happens.
birds do?
That's in my head. Yeah, that's me.
Nice. Nicole.
I guess it's when I try new things with like photography and stuff. And I say that because I did light painting recently, and it was just me and my camera and like on a trail, and I was just like going at it, and it didn't matter because there was nobody around, so I was just like not caring like my surroundings at that point. So it was pretty nice. So that was one of the moments. I guess if I do more moments like that, then I'm sure it'll be different, or I'll still be happy. But that's like one of the moments that I felt happy that I can remember currently.
So
Bless you.
Bless you.
Nice.
my happiest moments are, I guess, 2 things. One, when someone sees like my work and they get it, and not to sound like, like, oh, edgy, oh, they don't get my work, but when somebody actually gets what I'm doing, that's when it's like, I just can't help but smile, even though it's embarrassing. But the other one is when it's like, when I'm completely alone and like I'm just like seeing something new for the first time in a new perspective. Like, and I'm not talking about like a new, like I see the Grand Canyon. I'm talking about like, oh, I walk in the street at 1 a.m. in the middle of a crossroad and I just see the empty street 4 ways, because I never get to see that perspective anywhere else at that time. Just like when I see something entirely new, that's when I'm like, wow, this is a beautiful moment. And it's for some reason, it's like the weirdest things, but it just happens, So
Interesting.
That's what I love about photography. Sometimes you just do it by yourself, so you just walk around, take pictures of random stuff from different perspectives, and it's just like really like it's just new stuff that you see, and it's great.
Oh yeah, editing makes me happy too. It's like you're making your own world.
I can
That's
talk about
true.
editing, but it'd be very stressful and very not decompressible. So
I would say, I guess I like used to paint and do more drawing, but I kind of like fell out of that arena. But I feel like I really like trying new things in terms of like DIYs, which stands for do it yourself. Didn't already know. But I really like looking on Instagram and TikTok and all the platforms and just seeing like what's new, like just seeing like influencers trying new things. And I like for some reason my thing is like I always take screenshots of like things that I want to do. So like if you were to count how many screenshots I had on my phone like that were of things that I want to do, it'd be like so many. Like it could be like DIYing a pair of jeans, like bleaching them, or like something like weird or like funky or fun. I just like, I want to do stuff like that.
If you hear them playing "Mess Around" by Ray Charles out there, it's such a good song. Such a good song.
good answer.
Answer the question, Joe.
Answer the question.
I'm most happy when I'm behind. Well, I was gonna say playing guitar, but basic. When I'm behind my drum set, actually, because there's different about that. I got my headphones in. I'm playing along with a song or something, and then once you hit the snare and you match it with the actual music that you're listening to, and you're in rhythm with the song. It's like energy built up into you, and you just like whack the cymbals as hard as you can, and everything is released right then and there. So I like it then.
Okay.
You want to do the book one? Because you can do book/film. Because we had a lot of film students in here. I want to hear their films.
Where's that?
What book/movie
Had
has
the greatest
impact?
influence. Had the greatest influence on your life.
Yeah, see?
Which book, movie,
Book, movie, song.
show, something?
Okay, that one's easy for me. Star Wars,
Which one though?
Episode 3.
Oh.
And why?
Answer like that.
No,
I knew you were gonna like interrogate me on that one.
No,
I knew-
I'm glad it's 3.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
glad it's 3.
And why?
3 is the greatest one.
And why is
I don't know. Like when I first saw it, I was like, so my parents were like, when I was little, they're like, you can't see episode 3. It's too dark. But then finally, I convinced them to show it to me, and it like, I don't know. I was like, for hours, I'd like hum the music from it. It's just made such an impact, and I still watch it today, and like it's just so good, and it's inspired me to. Star Wars has inspired me to get into 3D animation and learn all this stuff. So yeah, it's made a huge impact on my life.
Have you ever played Lego Star Wars? Not the Skywalker saga.
The complete saga.
The complete saga.
I had a Wii and I played it on the Wii.
The beginning stage for episode 3 when you're in the starfighter and you're battling through everything. That's the greatest level of any game of all time. That one and then
if you've played, well, you should see the some stuff on Battlefront 3 that I've helped with it.
no way it's that good. No way it's better than Battlefront 2.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Episode 2 is the best one.
What?
Zarya?
Attack of the Clones?
Yes.
Zarya,
And it
what's
has
Your
your...
kiss has haunted me.
That one is too.
I don't like sand.
All right, Zarya.
What's your...
The film that's most impacted me was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, because when I saw it for the first time, I was like going through it, and I really resonated with Miles and the whole theme of the entire movie, and it like scratched the part of my brain that was craving that unique art style from films at the time, And so, yeah.
Okay.
You know, my life is a movie, so I inspire myself. I'm joking.
Period.
Strong.
Well, I'll just say I don't know about like I don't really take things like that inspire me. I take more like my families and whatnot. But like a movie that really stick with me that I love, All About the Benjamins. Most funniest movie ever.
Who's that one
And,
by?
like, oh, I don't know who it is, but Ice Cube and Mike Epps is in it, and it's too funny.
I'd assume the Benjamins.
That and like a book like Percy Jackson, Lightning Thief. I love Greek mythology, so I kept up with those books a lot during my time.
Same. I'm so into it.
I love it. That Camp Half Blood, the whole aspect is very.
All right. Nicole.
Yeah, let's go,
I'm
Nicole.
gonna go, I'm gonna go back all the way to 2016. And so that's when I started editing, like making my own little fan edits. And that started kind of with like Doctor Who. It started with Sherlock. It started with Supernatural. Those are the 3 shows that started me into editing. And so that's where I kept it. You know, I had my own little editing pages.
That's
And so like I just kept at it. And so now I'm just, you know, good at what I do now. And it's helped me in the future. And so those are definitely the ones that have had the biggest impact on me.
And of course, like Dragon Ball.
Are you excited?
The series,
A series.
There's a new Percy Jackson series coming out on Disney Plus.
Oh no, I don't deal with Disney. It's gonna be warped.
Understandable. Actually, no. It looks pretty. It looks pretty decent.
It'll be warped.
It looks decent.
If it came out on Paramount Plus, it would probably be good.
What?
Yeah,
Have you seen Halo?
it was horrible, but still, it had good shots on it though. You feel me? Disney is gonna be straight up warped. Just look at their Marvel movies. None of them are real. They're straight up.
Wait. You just complained that
Mayor.
Marvel movies aren't real?
They're not. They're not from the 616. They come up from their own. All right.
All right, Mayor, what about you?
I don't really have a film or movie that like inspired me to be the way I am now. I have favorites, but I don't.
Yeah, I mean, you can list
Yeah.
favorites if you want.
Hate Me or Love Me, but A Quiet Place 2 is one of my favorite movies. Quiet Place 2, yeah. Like, it's just, this isn't like a film critique show, but it's
Yeah.
just like, it really opened up what can be said and what can be unsaid in terms of storytelling. I guess like I don't have something that inspired me because everything I've read in a sense has inspired me. That sounds kind of dumb and cliche, but I guess that's kind of how it worked. So I just took every little thing and just put it into my thing, and then added a touch of realism to it, and that's just what my style is based off on. So
Can I
Okay.
mention another movie? Because I just, like, with this stick with me thing, there's a movie that I called In This Corner of the World, and it's this animated film, and I, like, every time I watch it, I notice something new, because I'm a bit more calm when I see it, because, like, upon first watch, I was bawling my eyes out. There's a point where it's just sad.
yeah.
Everything's just gone. And it, like, narratively, it was like that. That's 100%. I thought it was like genius, and I wanted to be like able to make something that could at least like mimic the level of care that went into it.
Another movie that comes to mind that I thought about was WALL-E.
Oh.
I did not want to become big like the people that live above the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Another movie I thought of is Speed Racer.
Yes!
I love Speed Racer. It's like
WALL-E was so sad.
it's
The CGI in Speed Racer is iconic.
it's just so unique, and like
Yes.
it's
It's the bad question.
I love it. It's
Yeah, we're going on a tangent.
I cannot watch it enough.
When I grew up, Racer X was my guy.
Oh my yeah.
Racer X. was my
Racer
guy.
X.
Wasn't that Speed Racer's father?
No.
No.
It was his
It was
big
his
brother.
brother. They
I
say
think
it
we
like a
got
million
another
times.
question though.
What's your
All right.
favorite, Katie?
I have a lot of favorites.
What's your favorite book?
I like the movie Now You See Me. Have you seen it?
Is that the magician?
Pretty good.
Oh.
It's about the magicians. No,
Oh.
this one is
No.
with Dave
No.
Franco.
Oh, you don't see him.
Dave Franco,
Morgan
something
Freeman.
Eisenberg. What's his first name?
Jesse
Jesse Eisenberg.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, Harry Potter was in the second one.
Probably in
name
the
is
second
Daniel
one.
I don't know which one you're talking about, but okay.
I think he's talking about Daniel
Daniel
Radcliffe.
The guy that played Harry.
Daniel.
All right, so we're gonna. All right, Josh, you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, just go. Come on.
Favorite book or biggest book, I guess, is Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger, because the main character doesn't care about anything and he looks at the world as a complete, which I kind of look at the world like that, which is probably not the greatest, but it is what it is.
You should read.
Alright.
So you're
And then-
just an
Design.
edgy teenager.
You know
at heart.
Osama
I was a
Design.
very edgy teenager.
You still.
All right,
seems
we
like
got
you carry
5
it on.
Can I say
minutes.
my movie? I want to say a movie real quick. I think you'll like this movie because it's a complete different. Biggest movie the only movie that will make me cry every single time that I watch it. Marley and Me.
Kid, don't bring that movie up.
I
Me
know.
with
I'm
Air
sorry.
Bud.
I'm sorry, but I've had pets all my life, and you just gotta love the ones that are next to your side.
Have you seen
Yeah.
Airbud?
Yes,
Air Bud?
all
That
of
made me
them.
All
cry.
right, we have 5 minutes, so we're gonna do one more question.
One more question.
And we're gonna try to-
one
Have you
word
seen Air Bud
answers.
10?
Let's try to keep it going in a circle and, you know.
Quick.
All right, last question. Things that I have learned along the way, like quotes or anything that you can you live by now. Like I can also start if you want. I can start.
I don't know. I saw one of my friends completely fail at putting together an art portfolio. So like, I just don't do what he does, and and
Steve Yoda's quote.
yeah, and I'll do fine.
Okay.
There is no better me to be than me, I guess.
Period. Abraham.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Okay.
Jesus.
There's a whole bunch.
Got a lot of enemies.
No, for real.
Nicole.
It'll be your family too.
Um,
watch out.
Act like, I don't know. Act like who you want to attract, not pretend to be someone else and attract people who you don't want. That's why I like to think I have a lot of good people in my life. Not like that one over there with a fuck ton
I
of
have
them.
good people in my life. I have good people in my life. It's just it'd be the people closest to you trying to take you down. So you just gotta stay positive, keep your head up high, and walk forward.
Mhm.
I don't want to say it. Though.
Say that word too.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pass on me for this one.
What?
You don't have anything? It
It's
doesn't
just-
have to be a quote. Like literally just something that you've learned.
What's your thought process every day?
This is Katie's show, so I guess like it's Debbie Downer, but like there's a such thing as like too much of love and too much of like compassion and too much of caring for people, and not in the sense where it's like, oh, you overexert yourself, but in the sense that you damage everyone around you. So what I learned was that when you meet people and when you love people, always be aware of the boundaries between you, because they're never going to go away. All you can do is just thin them down, but they're still there, and they're still a person, just like how you're a person. And everybody is nuanced. So remember that a person is not a character, they are a person. So treat them as such, and not something to just be loved, because they're more than that.
Okay. We have 1 minute left, so let's try to do this quick. But mine, I have 2 things. These are kind of just things that I've learned, I guess I would say. One is that everyone is going through something, so be nice to everyone. Second thing, nobody's perfect and neither am I. Snap. Well, really just saying nobody's perfect, so
Okay.
All right, you go.
My thing is that every person is different. Every person is different. And you got to take that as one, and then you got to mix it into another bottle of stay in your lane and don't go outside of it and worry about other people. Stay in your lane. Everyone's different. If you don't like that person because they're different, don't matter. Stay in your lane and just keep going forward. Don't worry about other people. That's it.
Oh,
Alright.
I guess. Sorry. Is it cool if I say one?
We have like 2 seconds,
no.
but
Okay,
go
then
ahead.
pause.
No, you can go ahead.
Short and sweet. Don't find somebody to complete you. Complete yourself, and then find another that is complete so that you can complement each other. That's it.
It's the airplane technique. You gotta take care of yourself before you take care of others.
All right.
You gonna say bye?
I think we're out of time. So we're going to wrap it up. Thanks everyone here for being on my show. It's been a great time. I guess Josh is leaving. Anyways, all right, so I'll see you next week, and thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in to Stress Less and Decompress with Katie. If stress is something you struggle with, think about watching a sunset, listening to music, dancing like there's nobody watching, and explore something new. You never know what you'll find out about yourself.